Hello my students of class 8 and welcome back to your online classes. Today we would be proceeding with the supplementary text that we had started, Children at Work. Okay. So to recapitulate, we came across the character of Velu, who meets this rag picker girl when he arrives at the Chennai station, okay, boarding the Kanyakumari Express. Till that we have understood. Then against his better judgment, he decided to go with that girl wherever she was leading him because he was feeling very hungry. Okay, so come to page number 11. Let us start from the first paragraph in the page. The girl turned onto a wide bridge and walked up. Velu stopped and peeped over the railing. Okay. Under him, the road ran into the city. In the distance, he could see huge buildings and towers and more roads. So this was Chennai. This was Chennai in which he is running, trying very hard to catch up to that girl who was an expert on the street. Okay, she was a street urchin who knew where to go, which place she could go to get some food. Okay, and she also had a trade. She was also a working girl. She was a small girl, but she was working as a rag picker. Okay, so she was leading him somewhere, and Velu was, for the first time he had come into a big city, so he was observing everything around him. Then what did he see? He saw huge buildings and towers and more roads. So it was a big city. Lots of huge buildings were built there and big towers were also there. So he was looking at all of them and looking at all the roads. Number of roads were there. So he was looking there. See that big building with the wall around it? If you are not careful, you will soon be counting bars there. So she was probably referring to a jailhouse. Okay, she was probably making a joke with Velu, and she was telling him that if you are not careful, soon you will be put up in the jail. You will be taken into custody by a police officer, and your time will be spent by counting the bars in the cage, in the jail where you are kept. Okay. Velu squinted and read the Tamil sign, Central Jail. Squinted means he shortened his eyes, focused his eyes and tried to look at what was written in Tamil. It was written Central Jail. Why? I haven't done anything wrong. Okay, I haven't done anything wrong. Why will they catch me? I'm not a criminal, he was trying to say. You don't have to do anything, just don't get caught, that's all. So here you see the wisdom of this girl. It is so apparent that she has been living in the city, and not just that, she is a very wise girl. She might be making jokes and casual comments on Velu, but she is a wise girl. See how, what a thing that he says is, you don't have to do anything, just don't get caught. That means even if you don't do anything, you might get caught somehow. So you don't have to think about not doing something. Just remember, you should never get caught. Okay. So she knew how the things worked for the street children. Okay. Why everything was not fair for the street children. What does she mean? Velu wondered. Now, Velu was an innocent village boy. He had no idea what she was meaning. Meanwhile, the girl was already heading down the bridge with the sack on her shoulder. Remember, she was a rag picker, so she was carrying a sack with her. What was in it? He had seen her putting plastic cups into it at the station. So now he was curious because, in villages, they don't need rag pickers. You can understand why, right? In villages, nobody creates so much dumping, so much garbage as people in the city or town does. Okay, so they don't have this profession at all. Rag picking profession is only seen in big towns and big cities. Okay. What are you carrying in that bag? He is curious. Things, bottles, paper. Velu wondered what she was doing with them, but he felt shy to ask any more questions. Okay, he was a bit tongue-tied. He couldn't ask questions more and more. It was still morning, but the sun blasted down on the tar and Velu's bare feet burnt. Okay, it was a tar road. In village, they didn't have so many tar road. Probably they had mud roads there. But this road was very hot. It was heated up because it was the sun had already risen, and the heat of the sun was reflecting on the tar, and the tar was getting hot. Okay, and so what was happening? Velu's bare feet was burning. Okay, probably he would get blisters on his bare feet. It was not like walking on a mud road. He was soaked with sweat. He was soaking with sweat. He was feeling so much heat here. He tried hard to walk in the shade and keep up with the girl at the same time. She walked really fast. How far away was the food? After almost an hour of walking, they stopped in front of a big building. Okay, so it was a big building where she had led him. Sri Raj Rajeshwari Prasanna Kalyan Mandap. So it was like a marriage hall or a place where some wedding occasions or any other kind of ceremony took place. Okay, it was like a banquet hall. So there, a sign with letters made of flowers said groom J.V. Vinayan, bride Rani. So as I told you, it must be a wedding. A wedding was taking place over there. And she brought him there. Velu stared at the big cars parked outside. One of the cars had a flower garland and roses taped into it. The same thing which is here, that means the car of the groom has all the flower decorations on it. So probably it was the car of the groom. Okay, he was observing everything. The girl looked around, pulled one off quickly and stuck it into her hair. So even though she was poor, she had a romantic side. Okay, she was wise as well as romantic because she still wanted to look good. Okay, so she picked up a flower and put it in her hair. Okay, it was quite nice. Come on, she said. Are we going to eat here? Asked Velu, looking at the huge hall and the people inside. He was just astounded. Are we going to eat in this magnificent place where so many rich people are going to eat? Hopes, said the girl, shaking her thumb under his nose like this. Okay, that means doing her thumb like this and saying hopes. That means keep on dreaming. What big dreams you have. That means you are just hoping that you will eat with there. It is not natural that we, people like us, children like us, will get fed inside the hall. So you can just keep on dreaming. Then she led him behind the hall where the garbage was placed. There was a big garbage bin overflowing with rubbish. 2 goats were standing on the pile fighting for a banana leaf. A cloud of flies buzzed around their legs. There was a rotten smell in the air. The girl picked up a squashy banana and held it out to Velu. A banana was there which was thrown there. Okay, it was not eaten by somebody. It had squashed itself. And this was going to be the food for Velu. Can you imagine how pathetic it is? But it is the reality which many children, many people face. Here is your food. Velu was shocked. Are we going to eat their leftovers? Share. What do you think I am? A dog? I only take untouched food. That is, I will only pick up those food which is untouched. Suppose somebody has not eaten something, their food packet is thrown there. I will understand it and I will eat just that. She threw him a vada. Velu looked at it with distaste. Obviously, for Velu, it was a new scenario. He could have been a village boy, but he knew that what is fresh food and what is not. And this was completely against what he was used to having. Even though he was poor, he was feeling distasteful. Looking at it, he was feeling a lot, that means he did not want it. Okay. Come on, hero, eat it. You think I like it? I told you, I'll find you something to eat. Don't think I have money to buy food for you. You'd better eat what you get until you have your own money. Okay, so she is telling him that, remember I told you you will get to eat and I'm just giving you food. And don't think I've got that money that I can buy some food for you and give it to you. This is all the food that you will get. Eat it. Unless you find your own money, unless you start earning your own money, you will have to survive on the leftovers of people. Velu hesitated, but his stomach squeezed him again. He gulped down the banana and vada. Okay, so this is a very touching story. His stomach felt better immediately. He could have eaten at least 10 times more, but the girl could find only one more banana, which she ate herself. Okay, so let us stop over here. We will go on reading about their story, about how Jaya and Velu has even more experiences in the big city of Chennai, and Velu get a glimpse of what his life is going to become here. Okay, till then, remember, I asked you to find out about the rag pickers. Well, I think you have already found out about them. Write a short paragraph on this topic. Rag pickers, boon or bane. Okay, include whatever ideas you have. They should be original ideas, your opinion and your observation. You can include some case study points, but write a very short paragraph on it. Okay, within 50 to 100 words, not more. This is something outside your text, not outside your text as such, something for increasing your writing skills. Okay, so till then, study well. Thank you.